Well, it seems like Square Enix continue to drag Dragon Quest into the ground. This is about the upcoming Dragon Quest III HD-2D Remake. The first controversy is that they removed gender options from the game. Yup, they are promoting this nasty trans mental illness, this non-binary type A, type B design bullshit. Because that's what the idiots in their ethics department is telling them that we want, when we don't want that. That is nonsense, but that's what they're being told by the ethics department, which I don't even know why they even have that. So that turned a lot of people away, and then there was another controversy about them making the female characters' outfits worse. They went out of the way to give the women more clothes under their armor that's not supposed to have any clothes under it, and it looks stupid as hell. It looks silly, it looks transparent, which kind of defeats the purpose when you really think about it, and this is completely unnecessary. Nobody that's normal was complaining about the design. It had to be a bunch of freaks, a bunch of Twitter homosexuals, a bunch of ugly women that are jealous of pixels in a video game. Those are usually the types of people that get offended by stuff like this and want to change it. And now we have Japanese people themselves pushing back against it, saying this is a disrespect to Akira Toriyama, because if you guys don't know, this artwork was drawn by the late Akira Toriyama, who created Dragon Ball Z. And now Japanese fans of Dragon Quest say Square Enix should apologize to his grave, and we have a lot of comments to look at. And this first one says, the Dragon Ball 3 remake, bad translation by Google, Dragon Quest 3, they had an original design for a female warrior, but they deliberately made her wear underwear and regulated the design. Don't you think that's disrespectful and rude to Akira Toriyama? But here's the thing, they don't care. The people who are telling them to do this aren't actual fans of anything. They're not a fan of Dragon Quest, they're not a fan of Dragon Ball. They see something that they got offended by, told the higher ups at Square Enix or told the directors of this game that this is offensive when it's not, and then they changed it anyway. They didn't care about disrespecting Akira Toriyama's art. They got offended, they got mad, and then they changed it. It's stupid, this is unnecessary. And we have another comment, and this one says, it's no wonder people say that changing the female warrior's costume is an insult to Toriyama Sensei's design. I'm sure there are restrictions due to the times. Oh my god, whatever. But they couldn't make it a little cooler. It's too lame. They could have increased the surface area of the armor. The times is just literally just people being so fucking gay nowadays. There's no masculinity in this industry. There's just a bunch of gay characters and ugly women and stupid women making the games. The fact that it's the times shouldn't even matter what random people think. If they aren't your actual fans, then why are you even listening to them in the first place? Listen to your actual audience. Stop listening to randoms. Do a survey, do a poll, do something to talk to your actual fan base to see what they want. They didn't do that. And because it's the times, all the women just have to be ugly. At least they didn't make it look like a man, but it's just this stupid additions to the armor. Why are they putting clothes under a woman's bra? That's so stupid. You not see how fucking dumb this looks? I broke down the whole design in the previous video I made. You can go watch that, click on the top right corner. But it just looks fucking stupid. If they were gonna make a new design for a character, you should have just made a new design instead of changing a design. You could have gave her a new armor. Now, would it have been necessary? No. If they really want to make something new, they should have gave us a choice from the actual original armor that's not censored and a brand new armor that you came up with specifically for this remake. But no, you just have to bastardize something and ruin something. It's very unfortunate, but we have another comment to look at. And this one says, female warrior from Dragon Quest III Remake. Actually, it's a design problem with the Type 2 warrior. Rather than putting on some weird skin colored cloth, I think they were able to create a cool curvaceous design while increasing the skin area with armor, like in Dragon Quest Walk. And I assume he is talking about this as another commenter showed this design. It says Walks 3 female warrior has come up with a design that is right for today, but is this no good enough? And yeah, it looks great. It looks great, I guess. Maybe it's just the art style is way better, but it doesn't look censored. You know what I mean? That's a good thing. It doesn't have that weird skin colored cloth, but why would they even do that? It literally looked like she's wearing skin in the censored photos. But this one just looks like a bigger design, but they will have a problem with this as well. Why? Because it's still showing cleavage. They're weird and they get offended when women have big melons. I don't personally understand it. I think you're gay if you get mad at that, or you're just a jealous, ugly woman. That's the only thing I can think of. There's no normal people who really just getting mad and angry that they see a woman that's stacking. But unfortunately, this is the world we live in. We can't have anything nice anymore. We can't have beautiful women anymore, whether it be in the fictional realm, in video games and entertainment, or in real life, because women are just fucking nasty and obese these days. A lot of them ain't worth shit no more. It is what it is. But anyway, in terms of the design, they should have done this. Matter of fact, they shouldn't have done anything, and if they wanted to add this as like a bonus content that you can wear for the character, then you add this. But if you're not doing that, don't censor anything, and people wouldn't even get mad. You pissed off the Japanese and you pissed off the Americans. Now what are they gonna do? Literally nothing, because they do not care. They do not listen. They never listen. No company listens to their fan base. That's why they're here. That's why they continue falling apart. Square Enix is not even doing that well, so you need the money that you can get. And when you do stuff like this, you're gonna lose fans and you're gonna lose money, because we're not buying this. Well, at least I'm not. You can do what you want, and this is just another example of why I hate remakes these days. These companies can't just simply look at something and make it again. They have to make unnecessary changes that nobody asked for. Why can't you do a simple fucking job as to just make something again? The work is already done. You don't need to come up with new ideas. Just make it again. I guarantee you, and I say this all the time as well when I say the fact that I don't like remakes. A group of passionate fans could do a way better job than any of these companies, because a group of passionate fans would want to see the game recreated faithfully. And these passionate fans already do stuff like this. They're the ones making mods and stuff like that for these older games, adding more content because they care about the games and they care about the franchises. It just seems like the people behind the games themselves don't really care. They don't care. They just do dumb shit and then still expect people's money, where if you didn't do dumb shit, you would make more money and we wouldn't even be complaining in the first place. That's why it's just so frustrating. It's just so brain melting. I don't understand why they do things that are unnecessary. This is not worth it, man. I don't trust no remakes, no remasters anymore. It's all garbage to me. I'm always going to assume the worst. I'm always going to assume censorship. I'm always going to assume characters going to be changed around and ruined and swapped and bastardized because people got offended. It is what it is. So I don't have much else to say about this Dragon Quest III remake. I'm not buying this garbage, and Square Enix, you can go fuck yourself.